Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. On a Friday, welcome to my channel. Those who are on YouTube and welcome. For those who are on Facebook, welcome. Let's gossip, okay? Let's talk about the news that are not our news, okay? Asiyithandi indaba zethu, sifuna ukukhuluma lezi. Sifuna ukukhuluma lezi engezona ezethu. Asizifuni ezethu, Ziyabhora, sikhuluma indaba zabantu. So come over here. Let's talk about what's happening ngezindaba zabantu, okay? Because right now we are confused ukuthi kwenzekani ngeindaba zabanye abantu, okay? Listen, you guys, I didn't have. Okay, let me just change the background. Because you'd be thinking I'm talking about abantu bayamsele cha ngiyabaxolela namhlanje shema ngikhuluma ngabe today. Ngikhuluma ngabanye abantu namhlanje. But you guys, season 8 has started. Uthando Nesithembu, season 8 has started, and there are rumors that the storyline sika number 5 is a lie. Basho njalo abantu. Akusho mina, kusho abantu. Bathi abantu njena siqanjelwa amanga laphayana. So number 5 kuthiwa uqashiwe ukuthi azo-acta kunehole elithile. Guys, if this is true, the Mseleko family has gone crazy, okay? So I can't confirm you guys, but yeah, there are people in the comment section that have said they know number 5 and akathandani nobaba Mseleko. Please let me know if you can hear me. Akathandani nobaba Mseleko. It is all an act, okay? She was just hired for the storyline on the show, but she is not really marrying Mseleko. So that's what's going on. But if you want to know that, you guys, over there on Reality Buzz TV, that's where we talk about the reality TV shows. On here, hey, I didn't even change the name. On here, we are talking about just umgosi wama celebrities, okay? So let me see if I can change the name here so I don't confuse a man. So we're going to talk about this story, MaMkhize, a little bit, you guys, because I still cannot believe, okay? Ukuthi MaMkhize is having the problems that she is having. I don't understand how a billionaire can have millionaire problems, okay? Listen, I'm not rich, but if somebody comes and say, I owe them 2 rands, I'm going to pay them 2 rands because I'm employed, okay? And I do have a salaranyana. You understand what I mean? So if somebody says that they owe me 5 rand, I'm taking out the 5 rand out of my bag and paying them because I can afford that. Now, if you come and say that you owe me millions, that's a different thing. Okay, thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mabato, thank you. So if you come and say I owe you millions, then I will have a problem because then I can't afford to pay you. So that is my confusion, you guys. I mean, I guess thina abantu abaphuwa asizazi izinto zabantu aba-rich. We don't know how rich people do things, but I just don't understand why it will get to a point where even soccer players are frustrated when they are playing for a team that is owned by millionaires or billionaires. It doesn't make any sense at all, okay? If I was a billionaire and I owed million, I will pay the millions and that will be the end of it. So, but like I said, you guys, it just might be the fact that we don't understand because we are too poor to understand it. So we're going to read that story. Also, you guys remember this whole week we have been confused by the news of the royal house. At first, you guys, there was going to be a wedding, okay? The new queen, the third wife, and then there were news that our king had filed for divorce, and then the queen the first wife went to court to say, no, 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 not really. You can't get married, because we are still married, and we are in the civil union. And yes, we are in a civil union and we haven't changed it to the customary marriage. And I'm not saying you can't take other wives, but listen, let's fix our things first, okay? The judge was like, listen, you can't stop the king from getting married because you yourself said that you don't mind him taking more wives. So what is the issue? And you are saying that you had discussed with him that you were going to change the type of union that you were having, okay? But at the time that they were going to court, we were not even sure that there was really going to be a wedding, because on Sunday, there were articles that were written talking about how the king had canceled the wedding, okay? But then I'm a journalist to sometimes, they had canceled the wedding. There was a letter going around that had the signature that was said to be that of the king, that was saying to the office of the premier, the wedding was not going to take place, so the office of the premier must withdraw all the queen's benefits. Okay, they were wanting all of the bank cards, they were wanting the cars, the what else? The security. That's what the article said, and that's what the letter said. Okay. Then the following day, there was another article where Queen Nomzamo herself allegedly said that, listen, I know nothing about that letter. As far as I know, I'm still getting married. Okay. Then yesterday and the day before, we are seeing the king with, Queen Nomzamo. So it looks like, you guys, the wedding is still going on, but we're going to read about it. And I don't know if I'll get to the Musa Khawula story, but I just wanted to do that story as well. But if we have time, we'll read about it, because Musa Khawula is still behind bars. Okay, I cannot believe it, but it is like that. Okay, so let me. There is a MaMkhize story. So you guys, with Gogo Skhotheni. So yesterday, I see this video of Gogo Skhotheni going live with another person. Okay. Now, I had understood, you guys, that Gogo Skhotheni had made peace with Gogo Maweni. Remember, they fought for a long time, Gogo Skhotheni with Gogo Maweni, online, and then they forgave each other. And then right after they forgave each other, it was a thing of now they're going to be friends. And then Gogo Maweni was arrested. Okay. Now, you guys, I was wondering how Gogo Skhotheni was going to respond to that. Is she going to be supportive to Gogo Maweni, or is she going to go back to the beef, which we thought was over? Okay. So yesterday, when I came across videos of her going live with somebody and actually laughing at Gogo Maweni, I was like, I'm confused by Gogo Skhotheni. Does that mean that the whole thing of them coming together and making peace with each other? Remember, they were even crediting Dr. Ketlelez, okay, saying that he was the one that made them meet or that made them make peace, okay? And they were like, it's over, we are friends now. They were even planning on going to some event together. Now, I'm sitting here asking myself, was that fake from Gogo Skhotheni's side? Because why are you online laughing at Gogo Maweni? Okay. And not to say, you guys, because there isn't anything funny about Gogo Maweni being arrested, because guys, like if Ukoko Vula Wesangoma or Wenyanga, how are you ending up in prison? Aren't you the one that is supposed to give people amakhambi to get out of prison? Aren't you the one that is supposed to, give somebody umuthi, case it disappear, or mhlawumbe umseshi asangane akhohlwe ukuthi ubesesha that case, investigator very confused. I don't know, you guys. There is something funny about that. How does that happen to You know, Isangoma State Stars, South Africa, the most popular one, the one that said that she had dealt with the baby daddies. Okay, that's why the baby daddies were going crazy, because she had dealt with them in Dumbeni. You know, that's what she said. Okay, it's not me. It's her who posted that. So now, you guys, how are you ending up in prison? Okay, well, how are you having the problems of normal people? So what I'm saying is that it's not that there isn't anything funny about Gogo Skhotheni being in prison, because it's like, how does that happen? But you guys, there is still that thing, Yoguti. Gogo Skhotheni and Gogo Maweni had made peace. So how is it that you are online laughing at the person that now you call your friend? Is that whole thing fake, you guys? Okay. Normally, I watch these things and I come here and I give you what my opinion is on a thing. I feel like with Gogo Skhotheni and Gogo Maweni, I'm just like confused. Okay. Did they really make up or did they not make up? Was that all an act? Okay. So you guys, listen, we're going to read about MaMkhize, because I don't know why this thing doesn't want to open here. Just a minute, guys. It keeps opening and closing. MaMkhize, I should say. Now. Thank you so much for everybody that is in the comment section. Kay says SARS is the last place you want to have smoke with. She needs to cycle that bill. I also think that, you guys, okay? I think that, but yeah, that's why I'm saying, maybe thina sicabanga njengabantu abaphuwa, uyabona leyo nto. We don't understand the things of the rich people, okay? Because I would be thinking that, you know, just pay SARS and your problems will be over. Remember, Mark Shuttleworth tried to get his billions out of the country and they slapped him with 250 million fine. Yes, I don't know, guys. I also don't think that USARS is something to mess with. Okay, good morning, you guys. We have people on Facebook as well. So now, okay, here's an article that I wanted to read, MaMkhize. So they're saying that MaMkhize's problems are getting worse because DA wants the 27 million sponsorship for Royal AM by Umsunduzi municipality to be terminated. This is after a few of the matches were cancelled for that the team was supposed to play were cancelled, you guys, okay? So let me just read a little bit for you as to what's going on so that you don't say that it's me, because you guys will be in the comments saying, you guys are just jealous because this is a young black woman that is successful. No, it's not us who's saying it. So it says here, the DA in the Msunduzi local municipality in Pietermaritzburg, KwaZulu-Natal is calling for the immediate review of and termination of the 27 million sponsorship deal the city has with Royal AM Football Club. The fact that the city has 27 million rands to give to the team that is owned by billionaires is the strangest thing for me, okay? This comes amid the club's legal woes, including being placed under curatorship by South African Revenue Services. Okay, Royal AM President Sean MaMkhize is reportedly under investigation for her tax affairs, allegedly owing up to 40 million, adding to the club's troubles. Guys, I cannot get over the fact that MaMkhize is not able to pay for 40 million. You know, we've watched her show. That woman has money. Or did we think that she had money? I don't understand it. Okay. The Premier Soccer League on Wednesday suspended all matches involving Royal AM until the club presents its case on Friday. Msunduzi DA Councillor Ureji Kanyile said the municipality cannot afford to be associated with the company embroiled in legal battles. Okay. Now it says here, it's another article that says PSL suspends all Royal AM matches, including Thursdays, against Pirates. Okay, this is the match that they were supposed to play yesterday, I think. Now, you guys, here's the thing. I understand MaMkhize is saying, I'm not scared of SARS, and I'm not going to do what they want me to do, but to think because some of these players playing football is their main income at home, like their salaries is what they use to take care of their families. Wouldn't you just fix that situation so that all of these people that are employed by the club can go on with their lives, get to play the games that they need to play, and then get their salaries and go on with their normal lives? You are a billionaire. Maybe you do have money stashed up somewhere. So even if some funds are frozen, it doesn't affect you. But why are you allowing this to affect the team members? That's the part that I don't understand. It's a job for other people to be playing in the team. Okay. The club has been placed under curatorship by SARS and will meet the PSL executive on Friday, which is today. The municipality cannot continue supporting a business facing serious legal proceedings, including legal allegations of tax evasion, Kanyile said. Non-compliance with tax laws and deliberate tax evasion are criminal offenses that should not be taken lightly by the municipal authority. Kanyile said maintaining ties with Royal AM would damage municipalities' reputation. Royal AM is already under curatorship, facing sequestration processes and unable to pay off salaries. The club has breached the contract with former players and is facing sanctions from FIFA and risks being declared insolvent by the World Football Governing Body. Continuing this sponsorship brings nothing but disrepute to the municipality of Msunduzi, guys. Okay. Then there's another article that talks about how the Royal AM saga is far from over because the coaches and the security guards are also demanding pay. Okay, so it's not only the players, it's also the coaches, it's also the security guards. Players pitch for training to find gates locked as uncertainty put into doubt team's fixture against Orlando Pirates. He suggested redirecting the funds to address pressing service delivery issues in the municipality. The DA has consistently opposed the sponsorship of Royal AM, especially given the dire state of the service delivery in Msunduzi. Collapsing infrastructure has left residents without consistent access to water and electricity. The DA strongly believes the 27 million allocated to Royal AM could better be used to address these critical issues and support youth of Msunduzi through maintenance of sports facilities and funding of sports and youth programs. Young people in the municipality are vulnerable to crime and drug abuse due to the lack of support, yet Msunduzi is funding the entity that contributes nothing to the city apart from controversy and embarrassment. And you guys, when you see Andy Lempisane out there bragging, remember when he went to, was it Gucci? What shop was it? Like the expensive brand shop when he went there? Was it the Gucci shop when he went and bought and then came out and threw and threw the pepper bags on the floor and I was walking there? I think he was in Sentin. And there are people that the money that they are given could go to and help them. Okay, we're talking about water and electricity. We're talking about youth that is unemployed within the municipality, but they have money to just give like that. Okay, you know, that's what the Times Life is saying. So don't come for me. Okay. I'm not jealous of MaMkhize, but I would like to know how she gets all of the millions because I do want the millions myself. As long as there's no crime committed in getting those millions. Okay, I wanted myself to. Okay, you guys. Let me just read this one. About the king and his wife. Okay. There was a video that was posted on Instagram. There's an account on Instagram. I'm not sure, you guys, if I'm not sure if that account on Instagram, that is, I think it's written King Mrs. Zulu, if it's really his account or there's someone else that's running the account, okay? But there was a video that was posted yesterday where they were obviously together, okay? So I feel like if people have broken up, like it was indicated, okay, here's that article. Like it was indicated over the weekend, then they're not going to be attending functions together. No, 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 no. Okay, if you are my ex, if you are the king, I ain't going to no function with you. So let's read this article about King Mrs. Zulu, guys. It says here, King Mrs. Zulu arrives with the new queen to the Battle of Isandlwana event. That was the video that was posted yesterday also on Instagram. On Wednesday, the province of KwaZulu-Natal celebrated the anniversary of the Battle of Isandlwana, a historic battle, part of the Anglo-Zulu War in January 22, 1879, okay? And there's a picture here of the king with, the queen. The Zulu king, Mrs. Zulu Kingdom has arrived to commemorate the 146th anniversary of the Battle of Isandlwana in Ngutu with his future wife, Unomzamo Myeni, amid the wedding controversy. On Wednesday, the province of KwaZulu-Natal celebrated the anniversary of the Battle of Isandlwana. Okay, the war marked a decisive military victory for the Zulu army over the British forces during the famed Impi Yasesandlwana. The battle led by King Cetshwayo Kampande, revered as Ujininindi Omnyama in his praise name, was a defining moment for the Zulu history. The Zulu regiments, including the indomitable Ngoba Makhosi Regiment, were commanded by esteemed izinduna such as Ntshingwayo Kamahole Khoza, Unyamalala Kanqengelele Buthelezi, and Sigcwelegcwele Ngema. Despite their initial triumph at Isandlwana, the Zulus were ultimately overpowered in subsequent battles, culminating in the British burning down Ulundi, the Zulu capital. King Cetshwayo was captured, taken to England to meet Queen Victoria. Like Cetshwayo wanted to meet Queen Victoria. Okay. Yeah, so Queen Victoria. Lapho uCetshwayo wayefuna ukuya kobona Queen Victoria yini. Yes. Now that the king has arrived, there will be an enactment of the Battle of Isandlwana, followed by the king's address. The event is attended by thousands of people, including Amabutho, traditional praise singers, KZN MECs, and the members of the royal household. Okay, listen, you guys. I do feel like them showing up together, okay, is an indication that there is a wedding tomorrow. I kind of feel like that, okay? But then again, we don't have long to wait. It's the 24th today. I think Umshado was supposed to be 25 or 26 of January. So we are about to find out if the wedding takes place. I hope that it does, because it would be sad if the wedding is cancelled on the week of the wedding, okay? So I'm hoping that that did not affect the news that we read were lies, even though I don't know where the journalists got those news. And also that letter that had the signature, I don't know where they got that from. Oh, here's another article that I wanted to read about the Royal AM situation before I get to the Musa Khawula one, okay? So it says here PSL has cancelled Royal AM matches indefinitely. The league confirmed on Wednesday afternoon that the match will no longer take place on Thursday, and all Royal AM upcoming matches have been suspended until further notice. The Premier Soccer League was forced to cancel the Betway Premiership match between Royal AM and Orlando Pirates, scheduled to take place at Harry Gwala Stadium on Thursday. The league confirmed on Wednesday afternoon that the match will no longer take place on Thursday, and all Royal AM's upcoming matches have been suspended until further notice. Okay. Listen, you guys, and also you can imagine how many people's jobs are affected by this. Does she even care? Does the family even care at this point? The decision was made following several discussions with the PSL Executive Committee regarding the club's ability to meet its commitment. This is after the PSL confirmed Royal AM failed to provide guarantees that they would be able to meet their fixture commitments under the current curatorship. The Royal AM, the football club owned by controversial flamboyant businesswoman MaMkhize, appeared to be on the brink of collapse following SARS raid on properties linked to MaMkhize, who allegedly owed nearly 40 million tax debt through her family trust. And when that happened, you guys, and when we did that story, when it happened, people were like, listen, this is not going to affect MaMkhize. They have tried before. You don't want to dare SARS, okay? You don't want to do it, okay? Maybe with your Woolworths account, you can be like, listen, but you don't do it with SARS. You don't do it, okay? So they say here the EXCO has since convened 3 separate meetings to establish that the club under curatorship will be able to meet its fixture commitments in a complaint fashion. On the January the 17th, the EXCO was assured that the joint letter of comfort from the club management and the curator will be provided, confirming that the issues that had arisen had been resolved. No such letter of comfort had been forthcoming, and the EXCO has been left with no alternative but to cancel the PSL fixtures. Okay. The EXCO will meet on Friday, which is today, the 24th, at 11 a.m. to allow Royal AM under curatorship to make representations regarding the matter. Okay. You guys. Okay. Maybe Andy is like, ma, 20 million. Okay. I'm not laughing at the situation, you know. No, I'm not laughing. I'm just saying, I'm just imagining because we watched the show. Remember on the show, on the reality show, when he was like, man, 20 million. It's hey guys. Hey, abantu bayaphila, eh? Man, 20 million. Imagine. Lapho thina ingane zethu mathi sicela 5 rand like, anginamali. Anginamali, 5 rand. 5 rand wani uzowenzani 5 rand thina. But ezinye ingane zithi mama ngicela million, you know. So I wonder, you guys, if even with this going on, if Andile really is the one that is doing what the chairman is supposed to be doing, running around having meetings to make sure that things are resolved, or it's the mother. Okay, I do wonder if that that whole chairman situation is actually chairmaning. Okay. Now, you guys, listen. Musa Khawula got arrested. Okay, the king of bloggers. Okay, the king of gossip. Okay, and we are worried about it. As the gossipers of the country, we are worried about it. Okay, how are we going to operate in the gossip space without the king? But in the king here, to guys, so it says here, this is on News 24. It says blogger Musa Khawula faces more time behind bars as the court postpones the crimen injuria hearing. You know, it says a controversial blogger Musa Khawula would spend at least another week behind bars before again attempting to apply for bail in his criminal injuria and contempt of court matter after the case was postponed for a second time when he appeared in the Randburg Magistrate Court on Tuesday. In his first court appearance last week, the state opposed bail because of his looming 2022 case in the Free State, an outstanding warrant of arrest for reckless and negligent driving, and his physical address still needs to be verified for the statement meant to accompany his bail application. National Prosecuting Authority spokesperson Upindi Jonondwana said that the state was ready to proceed, but the defense requested the latest postponement. The state was prepared to proceed with the bail application. However, the defense requested a postponement, stating that they needed additional time to prepare a comprehensive statement, she said. In addition to the criminal injury and contempt of court, Khawula, who is only 33, was also accused of contravening Section 19 of the Cyber Crimes Act of 2020 and hate speech. Khawula is accused of contravening the Cyber Crimes Act and failing to remove his defamatory statement against the celebrity couple Tamrin Green and Zee Nxumalo. Is it Zee or Zee Nxumalo? After the court ordered him to do so. Musa, how can the court order you to do something and you don't do it? Musa Khawula and MaMkhize should be friends, actually. Okay, they just don't care enough. Okay, the accused is alleged to have posted defamatory statements on his social media platforms, which has a large following between the 10th and the 12th of October 2024, with the alleged intention of harming the dignity of the businessman Zesimdumise Nxumalo, who is 31. Jonondwane continued. Okay, so Musa Khawula looks like he is staying behind bars. And remember, you guys, he still has that M case where he allegedly might have taken the troubles are far from over. Sorry, you guys. I think it's the network is not so good. Okay, let me connect here. But I'm about to go anyway. Okay. So let me just read a few comments, you guys, and then we can end it because I think the network is not good. Okay. So in the comment section, we had Maba Tosimole and Boitumelo, Kala Khotsi, and we have Andy Voyi, we have Kay. Guys, in network, let me connect on my phone. Okay, let me just be short and go in network yahlupha. And Winnie Rampe, hello Winnie. Okay, I think I did read this one. Likhapha lebuela, morning, no sihle nene ncamisi lemtolo. Kay says these Gogo Maweni charges dates all the way back to 2019. Why are these media companies giving her reality shows? Our country is wild. Yes, she got reality shows after the fact. Pela, that thing they spoke about when she first appeared on TV on Babkhelt, Gogo Maweni, and nobody did anything about it back then. So yeah, it's interesting that they only arrested her now. Also, Gogo Skhotheni must not laugh too much because there has been cases mentioned against her as well. Konama allegations that we've heard about. So one day somebody's going to get mad and they will talk about yours too, and then so akangahleki kakhulu naye. Sanibona bungaze ngaba late, Agnes. You're not that late. I was still watching Uthando Nesithembu episode 3. Phela I don't have DStv, so bengisalinde amaqhawe aku-YouTube. Hey, and akhona amaqhawe guys. Hey, kunosibindi gidi abapost ama-episode. Yeah, uyawazi DStv. DStv will strike you for a picture, You post their picture, they strike your channel down. Okay, but Friday, you guys, I'm so happy it's a Friday, and it's payday. Oh, for people getting paid on the 25th. Okay, I got paid long time ago. Okay, my bank account is not reflecting that I even ever got paid. Okay, we are delela bo Musa Khawula udelela country yonke. Musa Khawula doesn't care, guys. Musa Khawula does not care. I just wonder how it's like to be in prison with him or jail. Does that mean that is he in prison now or jail? I guess they say you stay at the police station for some time and then, but I guess he's in prison now. Good morning, don't go. I have a question. What's the question? I'm about to go. Network guys. When MaMkhize said his wife's son is not allowed in his home, was he just making an example? What was that statement? My Zulu is not great. When MaMkhize said his wife's son, Oh, hey, yes, I need to go back and watch. You know what? I'll do a separate video about it because I was also confused by it because MaMkhize has tried to convince us. Okay, number one, we had always understood because he's not really somebody that wants to be bothered with step kids. If you are a step kid, he doesn't want. He even said that men should not be forced to love kids that are not their own. Okay, and then after everybody was questioning it on social media, he came back to say, Yena and his wife's son have a very good relationship. And we were like, how? Usukela nini? Remember, he even attended the graduation and all of that. Okay. So when he said that statement, now I was like, is he saying that people will think that the son is not allowed in his home? Or is he saying, like, really for real, the son is not allowed in his home? So I have to rewatch that, Sisinyana, and maybe do a video. And I will tell you after rewatching it what I think he was saying, what my understanding is. I also had questions about it because I've also just watched the episode last night and immediately did the review. So I'll go back on catch up and watch it, and I will tell you what I think about it. Okay. And guys, listen, Turn on the Table is back, so do watch his Turn on the Table because a lot of our conversations would be about that. I love my Black Queen Maweni and MaMkhize. Yes, love them. Okay. Thank you, darling. Okay, no, we'll do a video. We'll do a video. So just watch out. Okay, maybe over the weekend, maybe later on today. Okay, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. It's a Friday today. I can't promise when the next live would be, but I'll try and do another one over the weekend. Thank you so much. Nginithanda kakhulu.